Welcome back, everybody. A Bothell family is raising awareness about a type of cancer that can affect males as young as 15 or even younger, an age when they might hesitate to talk about issues affecting their bodies. Nancy Balin's stepson, Jamison, was diagnosed with stage 4 testicular cancer at age 14 and passed away 6 years later following 2 strenuous battles against the disease. Since then, the family has established a scholarship fund and hosts a yearly 5K run to bring awareness. Nancy joins me now. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Margaret.
Really appreciate it. Tell me about Jamison.
Jamison was an awesome young man. He was open-minded. He had a soft heart. He was 6 foot 135, so of course he was a cross-country runner. He was accepting of all types of people. He had friends in many different genres. He was smart. He loved physics, which I never got my mind around, and he loved to run. He was told to choose a sport, and he chose cross-country running, and he started by junior high at Skyview and ran for Bothell, rising to captain of the team and went to state with them while he was at Bothell.
He sounds like a great kid.
He was a great kid. Great
kid.
Yes.
What happened with his health?
What happened with his health is that he was having pain in his scrotum for, we later found out, upwards of a year, pain and swelling. And we, tragically, his pain was apparent to some extent because being a good mom, we went to his meets. And I actually saw him double over at a finish line. We thought that he wasn't wearing tight enough running shorts and that his testicles were not getting supported. So when we ended up in the emergency room one Saturday morning when he was writhing on the living room in pain, I thought that he had had what's called a torsion. And in fact, as I walked into his room at the emergency room, he was being diagnosed with testicular cancer.
God. He didn't know to say there's something really wrong.
That's right. The problem with testicular cancer is that it is the perfect storm of bad factors. It is a young men's disease. It's the #1 cancer in men between 15 and 44, and you know who knows that? Nobody. Here's what the perfect storm is. They don't want to go to the doctor under any circumstances. Right. They're invincible, so nothing bad's going to happen to them. Jamison just kept waiting for it to go away, and it's embarrassing. And the embarrassment factor is what killed my boy,
my goodness.
Frankly.
So your mission now is to really talk to us as parents and talk to young people about that. I wish we could sort of take the shame out of a million things so that we could just talk about things and keep people alive and get them the help they need when they need it. What can we as parents do? What do you think the best approach is to talk to our boys so that they are aware that, you know, if you need to go to the doctor, I'll take you. You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to. What's the best approach?
Well, what I talk to parents about, especially when they have young children, is you teach your children how to bathe. You teach them how to dress. You teach them good touch, bad touch, as we've been putting it for decades. You teach them, if they fall down and hurt their elbow, to tell you that it hurts so you can take them to the doctor. Same thing with genitals and private parts. If something is hurting, you need to be seen. And I like to tell parents of more teenage-age children that you want to use those captive audience car conversations. Yes, those embarrassing conversations.
Where you're not eye to eye, because that will never work.
That's right. My social media maven is telling me that I have to write a book, and part of the book needs to be how embarrassing conversations can save your child's life.
Absolutely.
So you want to talk about it. We don't have a Pinktober. Like breast cancer has done a good job in publicizing those risk factors and the signs and symptoms. With testicular cancer, more than 60% of young men don't know what the symptoms are and have never been told.
And it's pain and what else?
Here's the 30-second lecture about testicles. They should not hurt. They should not have lumps or bumps. Unlike breast tissue, they are not lumpy, and they shouldn't be radically different sizes. But as I tell my hundreds and hundreds of captive audiences that I have collared over the years about, can I give you my lecture about testicular cancer? Since men know what their testicles feel like and look like, and certainly their wives and partners do as well, if there's a change, don't wait for it to go away. Don't wait.
Figure this out. You have created a scholarship fund in Jamison's name and also a mission with a run because he was a runner.
I have.
And would you please tell everybody what the name of the run is?
The name of the run is the Family Jewels 5K. And that is because, look at my target demographic. I have 15 to 44-year-old men that I need to be listening to me, not scaring them completely away, but scaring them enough so that they listen. So Jamison introduced me to The Daily Show, Stephen Colbert. We talked about bodily functions at dinner. I have sisters. I didn't know anything from boys till I acquired a boy myself.
Boys are a whole new thing.
So you have to get them where they are, and where they are is with humor.
Yeah.
And a little bit rude, a little bit edgy. I walk a knife edge with my, there is no testicular euphemism that is safe from me and punning. Ball, sack, stone, nut, jewel, all of them are
whatever
fodder.
to get the attention. And you brought pies. What is the significance of pies to your mission?
There are two significances to pies. One is that when Jamison recurred, he was diagnosed at 14, treated, went into remission at the end of that year. So he was a freshman in high school. Went through high school, actually told a friend, about his not telling us, just a side story. It just kept getting bigger and bigger, but I was too embarrassed to tell my mom. So you can imagine where that lives in our hearts forever. When he recurred, he failed regular chemo, went through high-dose chemo, which is more horrific, and he had lost weight. So I needed to put some weight on him. And so the child didn't eat anything that month that didn't have oil or sugar or butter in it, and I started pumping out pies. His favorite pie is blackberry. The other side of the pie equation is that Jamison's birthday is March 14th. So for the geeks and mathematical types among us, that's mathematical pi, 3.14. The Family Jewels 5K is always in March in his honor. It is always at St. Edward State Park in Kenmore, his favorite place to run. And it is the hashtag, only 5K with a pie table, in Jamison's honor. Every registrant actually gets their own pie in their swag bag. And then we have a table that is covered with pie. My sponsors make them, my volunteers make them, I make them.
That's amazing.
The day before. And that's why we have the Family Jewels 5K, which is a trail run. And then for people that, I don't run, we have a 1-mile trail walk. And then for people that don't walk or run, we have a 0K, just sit and eat pie.
Oh. That will reach everybody.
And it is on the website.
Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. I'm so sorry for the loss of Jamison, but I'm so grateful for you and for your effort to help so many people. The Family Jewels 5K takes place Saturday, March 10th at St. Edward State Park in Kenmore. Please check out the full details on our website, and please talk to your family, talk to your kids. We'll be right back.